Grace and peace be with you. Hi, my name is Mark. I'm the pastor at Sycamore Creek in Potterville, and I have a brief thought for you today. We are continuing our New Testament challenge reading. We are on day 50. Way to go. We are in the 8th week of reading, and we're getting into some small books of the Bible now where you're going to be able to read a whole book of the Bible in a single setting. That's one of the things we'll be doing today is you're reading Acts 25 through 27 and all of Titus. The book of Titus, chapter 1 through 3. The brief thought I want to share with you today is from Titus chapter 2. And in Titus chapter 2, Paul gives some instructions on what should be taught, on sound doctrine. And I love that Paul begins with chapter 2, verse 1, saying, "You must teach what is in accord with sound doctrine." And what does he go on to describe? He goes on to describe different groups of people and what they must be taught in terms of sound doctrine. Now, sound doctrine, what does it look like? It looks like right living. And this is what I love about Paul. Doctrine is not just some lofty, up there sort of thinking. It's practical. It's how do we live our lives in light of what he says in verse 11, "For the grace of God brings salvation, has appeared to all." The grace of God that brings salvation has appeared to all. How do we live that out? And Paul describes to Titus this community where each person is helping the other person to live in light of God's grace, to live out sound doctrine. As I read that, I think about the church, and I think about our role as a church. Again, the church is people. It is people who are correcting and helping and training and encouraging one another. How are you involved in that? How are you involved in living out sound doctrine so that your life might better reflect the grace of God? Today, may you be open to correcting and encouraging others, and may you be open yourself to being corrected and encouraged. Grace and peace be with you.